Hello, Aquarius. You have reached Tarot Universe T, and I'm going to be doing your February 1st through the 15th, and I apologize for being late. Okay, so we're going to be doing 2 Celtic crosses first, and then read that, and then the second Celtic cross, I'll be reading that one, and then clarifying it with past, present, and future. Okay, Aquarius, let's see what's going on. Aquarius. Aquarius. Alrighty, Aquarius. Alright, beautiful. Aquarius is willing to talk. Aquarius. Alright. This up a little higher. Okay, here we go. First Celtic cross. Ooh, coming out with Death card, but that's not a bad thing. Alright, let's see what we've got here, Aquarius. Okay, here we go. Okay, dokie. There we go, looking good. Bottom of the deck, we do have the Emperor in reverse. So that's not bad. So let's see what's going on. So far I'm seeing good, 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 good. Good, good. Good. I'm seeing all good, Aquarius. Yay. So let's start out with this Death card here. We have the Death card as your main theme of your reading, which it looks like you're going into some kind of rest period here with the Four of Swords. It looks like maybe you ended something, or you're going through some kind of transformation where you want to be alone, to gather your thoughts, to go down deep and find out what is it Aquarius wants from life. That's what I'm getting. Like, what do I really want? Okay, I'm seeing you do that. I'm seeing the transformation you're going through. And sometimes it can be very exhausting to go through a transformation, so we do require extra rest. So that's what I'm seeing there. Now, that light would stay on. And now at the crown of your reading, I do have the Five of Wands and the reverse. So it looks apparently to me like there was a lot of maybe nitpicking or fighting, fighting over passions, maybe like hobbies. Somebody had a hobby that they were really passionate about, and you know, when it was this way, and maybe Aquarius was against that, or vice versa. Anyway, there was some squabbling and fighting over different ideas, different opinions. And it looks like that because Aquarius is going into this hibernation mode, kind of, if you want to call it that, this transformation, that has ceased. The fighting has ceased. Okay. In the base of your reading here, I do have a King of Swords. So you may know someone that's a Libra, Aquarius like yourself, or Gemini. That if this isn't you, Aquarius, that you may have had a falling out with. Maybe it's a person that you were dating. This person could have had Libra prominent in their chart. It looks like, you know, you might have been dating this person. It was somebody from the age of 45 up. And you know, it's like you had 2 different people here, you and them. So kind of like 2 different molds, like 2 different ideas, 2 different, wanting to go in 2 different directions in life. Maybe you couldn't come to a consensus on, you know, which way the two of you were going to go. You both wanted to go your own way as far as what you wanted out of life. So it put them in the reverse. They chose not to follow. That's what I'm seeing for now. And the recent past, you do have the Three of Cups. You were in a celebratory mood in the recent past. You were celebrating. You do have the Knight of Wands in your near future in the reverse. So you may have put a stop to this person coming in and out of your life. This is a fast-moving page, or not page, but knight, the fast-moving knight. And they're all about passion and romance and not really getting serious or into emotions or anything. They are, you know, they could be a womanizer type person where they show up and they get their physical satisfaction and then they're on to the next thing. Okay, it's a person that's kind of like always moving around from one spot to the next. Okay, it is in the reverse, so it looks like you may have put a stop to that happening, and this is in the near future, so you may have already done it since I'm behind on my reading, or it could be coming up. You may address this issue with them. Your energy is that of the Judgment, so this is a Major Arcana card. The Judgment is about change. It's about a brand new start. Starting something new in a different way, going about something in a different way. You know, this is something that you cannot go around. You have to go through this. So it's some kind of a judgment. It could be a blessing for you, where the angels are looking over you and guiding your energy to the right direction to improve your life. Is what I'm getting. Look at this, and you got the Wheel of Fortune in your immediate surroundings, in your environment. You got the Wheel of Fortune. Wow, the universe is in your favor. Whatever, you know, it's trying to benefit you with the Judgment upright and with the Wheel of Fortune upright. Oops, excuse me. It looks like, you know, the universe is really on your side, Aquarius. They want to help you get to the right path, get on the right path, so that you can start seeing success. Now, your fears and your hopes and your dreams is in the reverse, the Three of Wands in reverse. So you're in fear that whatever it is that you believe is good for you is not coming to you. It's not, you know, you're in fear that that won't come. Like the good thing, like the universe won't deliver, is what I'm getting. Like it just won't happen. It's not going to come in. Okay? Because it is in the reverse. So maybe you're afraid that, you know, you've waited a long time for something to happen, for something good to happen, and it hasn't happened yet. So you're figuring, well, it hasn't happened yet. I doubt if it's coming. You may have that kind of attitude. Your hopes and dreams is it will come in naturally, that the universe will bring in what you're wanting. You know, a plan to give you an idea of where to go, what's next. What is Aquarius supposed to move toward next? Now your outcome here is the High Priestess in reverse. So the High Priestess is all about opening up and talking about things and letting something out that's been maybe bottled up. And it's also coupled with the Page of Pentacles. So that's really, really awesome, Aquarius. It's showing me that you're coming out and speaking your truth about what you really want, and you're actually going for it. Okay? And it's something to do with improving your education, something that's going to improve your finances. Okay, you're all about that. And like I said, the the High Priestess is in the reverse, and when she's in the reverse, she's opening up and letting you know intuitively what to do. What a good reading so far. Okay. Now on the bottom of the deck, you do have the Emperor in the reverse. So this could be an Aries person. This could be an energy in your subconscious mind where you don't feel like you're strong enough to pull off whatever it is the universe wants you to do. You may not feel like you're strong enough to leave somebody behind to go after your dreams. You know, this could be dealing with this death card here, where you're transforming, and you don't have the energies of the Emperor behind you to make you feel strong enough that you can get through this. So the clarification is to rest, get a lot of rest during this period. Okay, we're going to be doing a clarification to this reading for Aquarius. 2019, February 1st through February 15th, 2019. What's going on with Aquarius? Spirit, give us some reading that Aquarius needs to know about. Give us some information that Aquarius can benefit from. Make things clear for them. Oops. Oh, wow, I just dropped 3 cards, I believe. We'll take them. And then we're going to continue on shuffling. Okay. All right, Aquarius. Spirit, what does Aquarius need to know? How can we help Aquarius? All right. All right. Okay, and the bottom of the deck, we do have the 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. So what do we have on this reading here? We had the Death card, and then we had resting. This one is the 8 of Cups and the Tower in the reverse. So, this Death card and this the transformation that you're going through, it may be to walk away from a situation, Aquarius, because the 8 of Cups talks about something being kind of toxic a little bit, and you feeling like there's more out there in life that's better than what you got, and that you want to move on to go find that. Okay, and the clarification to that is the Tower in the reverse, like an awakening. You're having an awakening that this 8 of Cups that maybe you've been with, or this person that you've been with, or this idea or perspective that you thought would satisfy you may not be exactly what you really wanted after all. Okay, so it's like an awakening. All right, so let's look at the crown of the reading. We had the bickering ending, and then we have the Hierophant. So the Hierophant speaks of things like marriage, traditional things, doing things the way that the common folk do it, rules, regulations, and it's in the upright. So I'm wondering if you were fighting and arguing over either you didn't want to do something conventional, or somebody that you were with didn't want to do something conventional. Maybe you wanted to get married and they didn't, vice versa. Maybe you, you wanted a more solid commitment and they didn't, or vice versa, something like that, where there was some kind of something that was wanted that was traditional, wasn't wanted by the other. Okay. At the base of your reading, you do have the King of Swords in the reverse, so we talked about that, about having a falling out with that person, and it could be another air sign. And you do have the Ace of Swords clarifying this King of Swords. So it's like you want a brand new start. Aquarius does. This person's in the reverse. It's like they're almost not even talking to you right now. God, this light. It's driving me crazy. Okay, there we go. It's like this person's not even talking to you now, this air sign person. And it seems like Aquarius wants to make their move, move out into the world and go after their dreams. Okay? And maybe that's why that person's not talking to you, because you do want to make that move. Okay, so the recent past, we had celebrations in the recent past, and we also have the Magician. So you were able to magically swing your wand around, Aquarius, and get what you want. You could do whatever you wanted with that magic wand of yours and make things happen. Okay? So that's what you were doing, and you were celebrating because things were working in your favor the way you wanted them to. All right, in the recent, or in the near future, you do have, the Knight of Wands in the reverse, which we talked about. This person might just be, a one-night stander, and they keep coming back and forth. And then to clarify that, we have the Last Judgment. So it looks like you're not wanting to put an end to that. So it doesn't seem like you're wanting to end that relationship with this. Could be a fire sign. It could be it's a Knight of Wands. It could be their behavior is a Knight of Wands, and that they're actually another sign. But it just shows me that this person, when they're in the upright, they go and come as they please. But it looks like you might have put an end to that. And then you do have the Last Judgment in reverse. So it's like it really hasn't ended. You want to put an end to it, but they're probably charismatic and able to talk you back into it, is what I'm getting. Because I don't think it's ready to end yet, or you're ready to let it end yet. Okay, and then let's move on to the energies. And we do have the Judgment card, showing that, that this is a major arcana card, and, this is something that you can't get around. This is something you got to go through. And it looks like something came to a happy, successful completion. And it is speaking to the Ace of Cups in the reverse. So you may have rejected someone's love. You may have that's what I'm getting. You rejected someone's love they were offering you, and you completed that cycle. Okay. And you had the Wheel of Fortune, which is awesome, awesome, awesome. And the card clarifying the Wheel of Fortune, let's see what it is the High Priestess. So she's very intuitive, holding back information. This is in your environment. You have the Wheel of Fortune, things moving in your favor in your environment, holding back and just breathing, standing back and being intuitive and watching what's going on in your environment. Okay? By doing that, you'll get answers. becoming more and more aware of what's going on for reals instead of fantasy is what I got. Now, in your fears and hopes and dreams, you did have, you stopped waiting for something to come in, okay? And you have, for clarification for that, you have the Queen of Swords in the reverse. So you might have been waiting for an air sign to come back in, a Libra, Aquarius like yourself, or a Gemini person. And your fear is that they're not going to come back. And then your hopes and dreams is that you're hoping, you know, that you can stay away from this person is what I'm getting. Because you have a soft spot for this person. Even though you know they're not leading you to the right path where you're meant to go, you have a soft spot for this person and have a hard time saying no to them. Okay. Now your outcome was the High Priestess in the reverse with the Page of Pentacles showing a brand new start in money making or skills to make money. And the new one was the Princess of Swords in reverse and the Lord of the Triumph of Light, the Chariot. So you're moving away, you're moving on. It's showing that, you know, Aquarius is moving on away from the situation that they've been in. They're moving on to higher places. They're moving on with getting, you know, some skills and some new information that will lead them down different paths to higher places. And even though it's upsetting maybe to a sword person, you're going to have to just, you know, move on from it eventually. Okay. Okay. So then you had the Emperor on the bottom of the deck, and it comes with the Six of Pentacles. Now, you weren't getting a lot of give and take in this relationship. Nobody was really being the assertive person to give, and it just seems like the relationship kind of just came together when the two of you felt like coming together, and it doesn't seem like anybody was in control of each other. It just seems like maybe, you know, there wasn't a lot of give and take of what the other person wanted, what either person wanted. It just seems kind of like friendship more so than a real love, that connection. Okay. Okay, I'm going to do your 3 cards, the past, present, and future. All right, Aquarius. So it looks like things are going to start moving better for you, Aquarius. Things are going to start looking up. You have that Wheel of Fortune in the upright, the Judgment in the upright, the High Priestess in the upright, and in the reverse in your reading. It just looks like you're turning down stuff that's toxic, and the fighting has stopped. This Tower here that, you know, you're getting over, because you need to make a decision to walk away from something that's toxic, and this Tower moment will complete itself. Okay? And that won't be disturbing to you anymore. Okay, so what's going on with Aquarius? Aquarius. Past, present, and future. Past, present, and future. They are just not wanting to talk, these cards. Past, present, and future. Aquarius. All right, that's right there. Okay. All right, Aquarius. Let's see what it has to say for your past, present, and future. Your past is the Wheel. So you got the Wheel of Fortune again in the upright. Your present situation is the Magician in reverse, so you're not feeling really empowered right now. And in the near future, you have that King of Swords in the reverse. So, you know, you might be unhappy about having to leave someone in the near future. It's putting some kind of air sign, whether it's yourself, a Gemini, or another, or a Libra, in the reverse. There's a falling out with a person that's older than you or somebody the same age as you. This is a person that's, you know, 45 and up. It's a king. Okay. So we started out with the Wheel of Fortune in the recent past. Things were going well for you, probably with this person. And then you had the Magician in reverse. You started noticing things weren't working out. You started noticing that your dreams weren't being met and nobody was cooperating, or, well, not cooperating. The other person didn't have the same dreams as you, I believe is what you found out. Okay? And so you had to make a decision to let that go. Okay? If you didn't make a decision to let it go yet, you're in the reverse. You're not happy. Okay? All right, Aquarius, that's your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Please, if you are new to my station, please hit subscribe, like, and share. And I will talk to you all soon. Thank you very much for visiting my channel. Bye-bye.